What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Draft to Glory. In the last episode we drafted what I felt like was the perfect draft. You know, great team, great gameplay, decent reward packs, not good in the rewards in general, but once again guys, you smashed over 8,000 likes. There are no words, other than just constantly saying thank you, I don't know how to express my gratitude for your incredible support. As I mentioned in the last episode, you know, this is FIFA's downtime, and the fact that you guys continue showing amazing support is just awesome to me. I'm going to take the 4-3-1-2 again. We were successful with that last episode. Before we pick our captain, I want to talk about the footies real quick, because it seems like footies, both the pink cards and the winners cards, are going to be SBC cards only. Which means two things. Number one, I don't think we'll be able to use them in draft. And number two, I don't think we'll be able to, we can't pack them. So I'm really disappointed in that. Who do we take as our captain? Let's take Luis Suarez. I'm a big fan of Suarez. We'll throw him in up there at striker. We'll take the second striker, then I'll go down to the bench. Do we have a Liga Santander? We do. We have Baptistao. So yeah, I'm going to go for the reserves now. Every time we've taken the first player first, obviously, and then the reserves, it's always been really effective for us. I guess we'll take Taiwo, highest rated, relatively fun card, never gets used, so might be decent to bring on as a super sub. Next up, we've got Hazard, Neymar, Lam, Lacazette, and Pastore. I guess we take Neymar, right? As a left mid, instead of a left wing, he'd actually get 7 chemistry at centre mid, which is pretty decent. Oh, Yari Litmanen. Damn, Messi, Di Maria. We're going to take Yari Litmanen. He'll go in at cam. It'll give both our strikers 8 chemistry no matter what, no matter where. Wow, look at that. Basic chem styles all round. I legit don't care. It doesn't make any difference. They're all basic chem styles. It doesn't matter. So maybe this time around, guys, it hasn't been overly beneficial taking the bench first. We've seen no team of the season players as yet. God damn. I mean, 3 of these 5 have got team of the season cards. None of these dudes work for me. I mean, Yari Litmanen's going to go in here anyway. Let's take Wesley Sneijder. It's not someone that you often see or use. We'll put Yari Litmanen in there. Neymar's going to go into the centre mid spot for sure. I guess we take Thiago. I don't want to take Thiago. I'm going to take Hamsik. I think it's just going to be better for the team overall. We'll be able to get him onto some chemistry, no problem. There we go. So yeah, we'll take Hamsik and Pjanic. Now for now, Neymar's going to go in there, and Pjanic will come into this left centre mid spot. Should I not get anyone? Where are all the team of the seasons? This is crazy. And now we'll do that. I know it loses chem overall, but for the time being, that's what we're going to do. I literally haven't seen a single team of the season yet. This is crazy. I mean, we've seen cards that have team of the season cards, but we haven't seen team of the season cards. We'll take Oscar De Marcos there. It looks like we're going to go for a La Liga / Calcio A hybrid, and then it offers me a team of the season card. And I can't take it. I have to take Bonucci. I know you guys will go mental if I took that David Luiz card, because Bonucci gets the strong links in there. Oh, and then Sergio Ramos as well. There we go. It gets a strong links all around there. Sergio Ramos not quite on perfect chemistry. Baptistao up front not on perfect chemistry either. We might put Gareth Bale up there. We get Felipe Luis, who I will take. I don't know how we'll fit him into the team just yet. Just a La Liga, actually, a La Liga left centre mid would be ideal. Claudio Bravo doesn't work again, unfortunately. We're going to have to go with Asenjo. So 88 chemistry so far, dudes. We've seen 2 team of the seasons. I'm hoping for some nice big team of the seasons throughout here. We've obviously already picked up a couple of TOTS cards that we won't be able to use anymore. But Bonucci's on. It's difficult to. I kind of need La Liga now. The Calcio A is going to have to bounce, and their Pepe is going to be great for us because of that strong link with Ramos. We lose chem overall. Although we can now put in Thiago and Gareth Bale, and that will be 99 chemistry. Yeah, we got a right wing and a left mid in the midfield spots. Now, actually, Gareth Bale's not too bad, but what will happen is if we don't get the players that we need to fill out that midfield, We'll bring Baptistao off, we'll put Bale up front, and then we'll sub on one of the dudes that we're going to have on the bench. Hopefully, that doesn't have to happen. Hopefully, we get the players that we need anyway to fill out this midfield. It's just not happening. We'll take Kereshev. He'll actually get us to 100 chem if we used him, but it's unnecessary. We had to get this to 100 chem anyway. Come on, EA, give me some big subs, man. We'll take that Mkhitaryan card, 5-star, 4-star, obviously. That 93. Oh well. Do we go Messi? Yeah, I think we take Messi. I think we'll take Lionel Messi, and then we'll last but not least do the final sub. I mean, this is a horror draft. This is a really, really horrible draft. I felt like I drafted smartly as well. I don't feel like I've done anything wrong here. I mean, the defense is good, really good. The midfield is alright. The attack is alright. The problem is we don't have the decent midfielder. So I think what we're going to have to do in this draft, dudes, is Jari Litmanen will stay at cam initially, but he will get subbed off because as we experienced the last time we used him, his stamina levels are actually really bad. Luis Suarez is fine as a striker. Neymar is not a good centre midfielder. So I think what we'll do in game is we will sub off Baptistao. He's alright really. I'll sub off Baptistao. I'll put Neymar up top. We'll keep Bale in centre mid for the time being. And we'll bring on Pjanic or Hamšík, probably Hamšík, in midfield. And then late on in the games, half-time, 60th minute or so, Lionel Messi will come on as that cam, and either Schneider or Mkhitaryan will come on instead of Thiago in the centre mid because he's, just really bad stats, like really bad stats for a player. So that, guys, is the team. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we'll come up against has got 58 chemistry, 88 rated team. Some nice players in there. Team of the season, Ramos, Kolasinac and Lahm. Inform Lukaku and Fabregas. Man of the match, Lacazette and William. Inform Hugo Lloris and Felipe Luis. I mean, you guys can see who's on the team, right? Clear as day. And things were pretty easy. With a team with that low chem, it wasn't ever really going to be a problem in this game. And Leo Baptistao gets on the score sheet. The first goal for the team just a few minutes into the game. And then shortly after that, a little bit of a mix-up in the box, really. Just bad attacking, some good defending, some bad play. The ball eventually falls to Jari Litmanen. I tried to do a flick up to bicycle kick. The defender gets there. It falls back to Thiago. Thiago plays it to Luis Suarez. And Luis Suarez pops it in the back of the net to make it 2-0. And at 2-0, that is where this opponent decided that was enough. So 5 consecutive rage quits up until this point, including the last draft. You can see that my opponent didn't have a single shot, no possession either. We go into the second round, a 187 team. A nice team, but not really a great team. As Piliqueta, Valencia, Herrera and Dele Alli are really meh players. Czech, Smalling and Vertonghen there, very nice indeed. Cavani was a bit interesting as well, but having Ozil and Sanchez up front was quite nice. Kante, of course, very, very good in the middle of the park. But just very intrigued a little bit with his midfield and his fullbacks, and I was able to exploit that quite easily. Neymar goes through for 1 after just 13 minutes. I found it very, very easy to break down the wings against this guy. I know Valencia's not specifically slow, but he's not as fast as the players that I had available to me. So we get down the right-hand side again. As I said, I was exploiting those wings very, very nice. Couple of cutbacks into the box. Neymar is there to tap that one home to make it 2-0, and the goals didn't stop there. Still in the first half, Oscar De Marcos down the right-hand side evades 2 challenges. He can't keep up with his defenders there. Jan Vertonghen can't keep up either. Another cutback into Lionel Messi, and Messi makes it 3-0. So 3-0 going into the half-time mark. And then into the second half, very early on, we get the ball with Hamšík here into Neymar, back to Hamšík, beautiful little drag back, tried to play it back through to Neymar, but for some reason the game decided Suarez was a better option, and it turned out Suarez was the better option. We lay that one off to Neymar to make it 4-0, and that is where the game was over. So opponent number 2 rage quits as well. That, now including the last draft, is 6 rage quits in a row. and only one game where I conceded goals. So 5 clean sheets out of 6 games. We're going to the next round. This is a really nice team. Team of the year, Messi. Team of the season, Neymar, Dybala, Khedira, Cruz, Lloris, and Felipe Luis. The special Godin, he's got Chris Smalling, he has got Carvajal upgraded and Casemiro, and he made immediate changes as well, bringing on Cristiano Ronaldo, but it was to no avail. Felipe Luis here doing good work down the left-hand side, finds it into Baptistao, back into Felipe Luis, lays it in to Jari Litmanen. He backed off expecting the cutback, so I took the shot on instead and went 1-0 to the good. It was not too long before I did concede my first goal for this draft, though. Quite shortly after I scored, he lays it in with Dybala into Lionel Messi. I was just like rushing, defending a little bit, like lost my composure for a few seconds. He gets a good shot off with Dybala, beautiful finish into the bottom corner, and makes it 1-1. But generally speaking, I was dominating and controlling this game, so I was very confident that I'd be able to go on and win this game. And into the second half, that is where the goals really started. Neymar comes in, plays it into Suarez. Suarez, again, I aimed that back to Neymar. I was trying to wait for the pass back into Neymar. The game decided to try and feed it through to Messi. My opponent didn't defend very well at all. I stole the ball back on the halfway line. Great stop and turn with Luis Suarez. It falls back to him. Lloris got the save, but Lionel Messi put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1. And that really did open up the floodgates. My opponent went attacking or ultra-attacking immediately. A bit of a rushed decision in my opinion, and that just left him wide open. You can see how deep his defence was for that second goal that I scored and how high it was in this attack, you know. As I took possession of the ball, his whole defence was on his halfway line. But some really nice passing through the midfield got me a little bit of space down the right-hand side with Jari Litmanen. Hit him with a little LB sprint boost past the defender. Couple of cutbacks in the box, and Neymar was there to slam that one into the back of the net to make it 3-1. But directly from kickoff, my opponent run all the way on the outside of me with Lionel Messi auto-switching, costing me issues there. But a very nice finish from Messi to make it 3-2. And then we scored almost immediately after my kickoff as well. Going down the outside into Luis Suarez, past Felipe Luis, cuts that back to Lionel Messi, who just finesses that into the top corner. And 4-2 was the final score. So we make our second consecutive final. Very, very strong performance. Quite disappointed to concede 2 goals. You saw there my goalkeeper made no saves. And that is because this guy really did only have like 2 attacks the whole game. I know he had 9 shots there, but you can see his shots are from really long range. Some of them like almost up towards the halfway line. He never really created any clear-cut opportunities other than the 2 goals that he scored. And we go into the final against a 78 Chem 90 rated team. Some nice players in here. Rajan Angolan, Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, Team of the Season and Team of the Year versions. He's got the 90 Dybala, the 86 Martial, the Team of the Group Stage, Neymar and Dani Alves. But then he's got like Koulibaly in at centre-back there, wildly off Chem with a Hunter Chem style. And he's got like Moya in goal, who's just not the best. And it didn't take me long to get into the lead in this game either. Great, another set of cutbacks. Like I think that's about the 4th or 5th goal we've scored this draft alone, where I cut the ball back twice in the box to get the extra pass in. And I wonder, because I don't really have that opportunity when I play with other formations, I wonder if it's this formation that allows that opportunity for the double cutback. I wonder if having the cam in that extra spot is just really good. But then Neymar scores the goal of the tournament. A beautiful passing move through the midfield. Neymar finesses it to make it 2-0. It wasn't too long before it was 3-0. And I'm not going to lie, I thought at 3-0 that this guy would decide to quit here. He was being absolutely dominated. He could barely get a touch of the ball. He wasn't creating any chances. But he didn't quit. And okay, I admire people that don't quit. But sometimes it's like, man, if you're just that outclassed, what's the point? The dude ended up going all-out attack, and it just allowed for really, really easy counter-attacking opportunities for me. Lionel Messi breaking through there in the second half to make it 4-0. And then a little later on in the game, as you can see there, a red card for Sergio Ramos for me. And from his free kick, I countered him. And we go through with Jari Litmanen into Neymar, gets past the defender, gets past Sergio Ramos there, passes that into Jari Litmanen, who scores to make it 5 in the 90th minute. There was still time for one more goal from my opponent. He eventually broke me down and got the goal. Only the 3rd goal we conceded this draft, and only the 3rd game we've conceded in the last 8 games, but it didn't make any difference to the result. We find ourselves winning 5-1 in the final and winning back-to-back drafts. a little intrigued by his celebration and such there. He made sure he watched the whole replay and then paused it for 30 seconds and did all that kind of fun stuff, but it didn't take away from the result. So a nice big 5-1 win, guys. Back-to-back draft wins. I'm glad we're doing this draft this week because we're making a lot of good decisions, I think, with the players we draft and the way we're playing is very, very good. So that, guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, another comfortable draft win. This was a lot easier than the last draft, and the last draft was very easy with 4 rage quits. We got back-to-back rage quits again in this draft. We only conceded 3 goals in the 4 games. Over the last 8 games, we got 6 rage quits and 5 clean sheets, and we conceded in the final there in the 90th minute as well. I really shouldn't have probably conceded in the final. However, this team was sick. Jari Litmanen was actually decent this time around. Very impressed with him. Neymar good. Baptistao actually started off the scoring in the draft. Off the bench, Messi was phenomenal. Just generally, this draft was really good. And now I can't wait to be let down by yet another horrendous... Look at those goals, man. 2-0, 4-0, 4-2, 5-1. I feel like I'm getting better defensively and better offensively. And we get exactly the same as last time. A mega pack and a premium gold players pack. So it's unlikely that we're going to get anything solid out of these packs. Just looking to get our money back, really. So we're going to get Bastian Schweinsteiger. I'm going to hang on to him for MLS All-Stars, I think, unless, of course, he's worth anything from the SBCs that are about to come for FUTTIES. And we'll send the rest of these dudes up into the trade pile for now. So nothing too huge out of that. And then the mega pack, no walkout here, no big flair either. It's going to be Perrine. 82 rated. That's still not too bad. I don't know if we're going to make money back off of this draft. Not very good players. We'll send those to the trade pile. Oh, wow. 3 fitness cards and a healing card. Definitely going to be very, very helpful towards making the money back. That's for damn sure. We'll send those dudes up to the trade pile and discard the remaining items. So that, guys, is going to be the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.